French President Emmanuel Macron has made high-profile, ambitious, and personalized diplomacy a hallmark of his time in office. Recently, his shuttle diplomacy between Ukraine and Russia has received attention as he works to preserve a channel of communication with an increasingly isolated Putin. But France's allies and partners have not always been pleased with Macron's approach. At times, he has seemed contradictory, inefficient, or trying to do too much. And he has failed sometimes to bring allies on board. First and foremost, Macron is a pragmatist, not an ideologue. He has embraced a philosophy of pursuing different objectives at the same time, en même temps, and doesn't mind contradictions. On the one hand, since his election in 2017, he has worked hard to generate multilateral action. On the other, he has cultivated close relationships with nationalist populist figures such as Donald Trump. Indeed, the Macron doctrine consists in maximizing possibilities, opening every door, trying everything in search of a breakthrough. In a nutshell, Macron is an impatient pragmatist. He's impatient because he believes that the rapid pace of social and political change in the world compels France to tackle every problem. And he's a pragmatist because he refuses to be limited by norms or traditions, and he's willing to take risks to get what he wants. Macron's doctrine does have one guiding light: the quest for Europe's sovereignty. Contrary to predecessors, Macron has defiantly and forcefully embraced the European Union. He has consistently pushed for reform and has advocated for Europe to build its independence and power in an increasingly competitive world, a view that has only been reinforced by Putin's war in Ukraine. It is often said that foreign policy plays only a small role in presidential elections. But this time is different. During his presidency, Emmanuel Macron has been tested not just by one, but by two major global events: the COVID-19 pandemics and the war in Ukraine. If re-elected, Macron would be one of the most experienced European leaders in elected office at a time of great uncertainty for the continent, which is why Macron's foreign policy approach, with all of its contradictions, will be on the ballot this year.